Students, once again welcome to the online CET, NEET and JEE classes. Students, in last Sunday video, I already discussed some synopsis points related to the chapter Redox reaction, one of the simple chapter. In this video, I am going to solve some multiple choice questions on the same topic, Redox reactions. Carefully observe the given questions along with their options and think and mention the right answer for particular question. So let's move with the questions. These questions are selected from your material. Students, the question is based on the concept oxidation and reduction reactions. First question is, which of the following is not an example of redox reaction? Let's carefully observe the given question once again. Which of the following is not an example of redox reaction? So, the given options are, these are the reactions here. In that option A, it is CuO plus H2 gives Cu plus H2O. Option B, Fe2O3 plus 3CO gives 2Fe plus 3CO2. Option C, 2K plus F2 gives 2KF. Option D, BaCl2 plus of H2SO4 gives BaSO4 and 2HCl. Which one is the right answer? Students, according to the question, the redox reaction. Redox reaction is one of the reaction which involves both oxidation and reduction simultaneously. Right? This redox reaction, it involves simultaneous oxidation and reduction of reacting species. Right? Change in the oxidation state will decide whether the reaction is a redox reaction or not. Yes, when we observe the given options here, means in the option A, they given CuO plus H2, right? Yes, once again I write here CuO plus H2. Here copper oxidation state is +2 because oxidation state of oxygen is -2, right? Therefore copper it is +2 and molecular form H2 oxidation state is 0. Then it gives Cu in the elemental form oxidation state is 0 and in presence of H2O here hydrogen oxidation state is +1. Yes, when we observe this reaction, here oxidation state of H, here oxidation of H and reduction of copper takes place, right? See here, in this particular reaction, oxidation of hydrogen and reduction of copper takes place because here oxidation state of +2 changes to 0. Decrease in the oxidation number is nothing but reduction. Here 0 it changes to +1 means increase in the oxidation number, oxidation takes place. Similarly, when we observe the reaction B, here Fe2O3, here it is +3, you calculate, and here it is +2, carbon oxidation state is +2, and Fe elemental form 0, and in presence of carbon dioxide, carbon oxidation state is +4, right? As here you observe the oxidation state of carbon. Here it changes to +2 to +4, right? Increase in the oxidation, therefore oxidation of carbon and reduction of iron takes place here, because oxidation state of Fe, it changes from +3 to 0, means reduction takes place, right? Next, observe the third option, means C. Here K elemental form, its oxidation state is 0, and F2 it is 0 because molecular form. Here Kf, K it's +1 and fluorine is always -1, right? Oxidation of K and reduction of F takes place here. Next, in last reaction, BaCl2. Here Ba, its oxidation state is +2, and Ba, it is +2 because SO4 it contains -2 oxidation state, right? And 2 HCl they given. Here the redox reaction properties are not observed, therefore it is not an example for redox reaction. It is not a redox reaction, not a redox reaction. Therefore option D is the right answer. Carefully observe and write yourself and mention the answer. As which one is the right answer? Option D is the right answer, because it is not a redox reaction. Next, question number 2. Nitric oxide act as a reducing agent in the reaction. Among the given reactions, nitric oxide act as a reducing agent. Students, they given some reactions. In that option A, 4 moles of NH3 is react with 5 moles of O2 gives 4NO plus 6H2. Option B, 2NO plus 3I2 plus 4H2O gives 2NO3 minus, plus of 6I minus plus 8H plus. Carefully observe the reactions. Option C, 2NO plus H2SO3 gives N2O plus H2SO4. Option D, 2NO plus H2S gives N2O plus S plus H2O. Which one is the right answer? Students, when we observe the given options in that particular reactions, see the first reaction. Here NH3, I write once again, NH3 plus 5 moles of O2, it gives NO and 6 moles of H2O. See here, what is the oxidation state of nitrogen? You know, hydrogen it is always +1, 3 into +1 means it is +3, right? When the overall value means sum of all the oxidation state becomes equal to 0, when nitrogen oxidation state becomes -3, right? As next 5O2, it is in the molecular form, therefore its oxidation state is 0. But in presence of NO, the oxidation state of nitrogen it is +2, because oxygen is always -2 in its compounds, and 6H2O, oxygen here it is -2. As nitrogen oxidation state changes from -3 to +2, means increase in the oxidation number indicates oxidation, and here oxygen 0 to -2 means decrease in the oxidation indicates reduction, right? Next, when you observe the option C, here they given 2NO plus H2SO3, right, and gives N2O plus H2SO4. Here nitrogen oxidation state is +2, and in presence of H2SO3, yes, oxidation state is +4 means sulfur, and in N2O it is +2, right? N2 it is +2, and H2SO4 here sulfur oxidation state is +6. So nitrogen oxidation state, here oxidation state of oxygen is -2, then N2 value is +2, right? But only one nitrogen value it becomes +1, right? Therefore decrease in the oxidation state indicates reduction, and here +4 oxidation state of sulfur changes to +6, increase in the oxidation number indicates oxidation, right? In third reaction, here also in presence of NO, nitrogen oxidation state is +2, and H2S they given here, sulfur here it is -2, and sulfur in the elemental form 0, and N2O here nitrogen is +1. So here also both oxidation and reduction takes place, right? But nitric oxide act as a reducing agent in which reaction? That is the question. Which one is the correct option? Students, remember, option A is the right answer. Option A is the right answer. Next, question number 3. In the following reaction, which is the species being oxidized? The following reaction, which is the species being oxidized? The given reaction is Fe3 plus 2I minus and gives I2 plus 2 Fe2 plus. They are given options like Fe3 plus, option B I minus, and option C I2, and option D Fe2 plus. Students, first I write the given reaction once again in balanced reaction form. 2Fe3 plus 2I minus gives, both are in aqueous medium, gives I2 plus 2Fe2 plus. Right, all the reagents or species are in aqueous medium. Here oxidation state, Fe is +3, right, and I minus means -1, and I2 in the molecular form 0, and Fe charge itself indicates the oxidation number. Students, here I minus is oxidized because I minus value changes from negative to positive. Therefore, it undergoes oxidation. -1 changes to oxidation. I minus changes to I2 means oxidation takes place. Right. Fe3 plus. Here Fe3 plus oxidation number changes from +3 to +2. Right. Means reduction takes place here. Reduction. But I think you already know, in presence of oxidizing agent, reduction takes place. But in presence of reducing agent, oxidation takes place. Yes. Which one is the right answer? Students, here I minus is the reducing agent because it reduces Fe3 plus to Fe2 plus. Remember, I minus is reducing agent. Therefore, the right answer is option B. Next, which of the following reactions depicts the oxidizing property of SO2? Which reactions shows the oxidizing property of SO2? Students, the given options are option A, SO2 plus H2O gives H2SO3. Option B, H2S plus SO2 gives 3S in sulfur only and 2H2. Option C, Cl2 plus SO2 gives SO2Cl2. And option D, 2MnO4 minus plus 5SO2 plus 2H2O gives 5SO4 minus plus 2Mn2 plus 4H plus. Which one is the right answer? Question number 4. Students, when we observe the given options, in option A, SO2 oxidized to when we observe the given reactions, in that first one I take SO2. Here sulfur oxidation state is +4, right? In presence of H2SO4 it is +6. Therefore oxidation takes place, right? Remember. And another one, that is H2S, second reaction. In H2S sulfur it is -2, and in presence of SO2 it is +4, right? Observe the oxidation state of sulfur. Here they given 3S, elemental form 0, and observe the changes. Here S -2 changes to 0, means oxidation takes place, right? Here oxidizing property is shown. Oxidizing property. Next, another option, Cl2 molecular form. Here it is 0, and in presence of SO2 it is +4, and in presence of SO2 Cl2, here the oxidation state of sulfur is +6, and Cl, you know, it is always -1, right? And similarly in the final reaction, oxidation state of Mn, in MnO4 minus it is +7, and in presence of 5SO2 it is +4. Here in SO4 2 minus, here sulfur oxidation state is +6, right? Yes, when we observe the reactants and products with respect to oxidation number, here SO2 it causing oxidation state of H2S. Remember, SO2 is causing oxidation of H2S. Yes, but remember SO2 itself it undergoes reduction and oxidizes other species in a particular reaction. So which one is the right answer? Option B is the right answer. Here SO2 it shows oxidizing property. Sorry, this reaction shows the oxidizing property of SO2. Remember students, SO2, sulfur dioxide itself undergoes reduction and oxidizes H2S in a option B reaction. So option B is the right answer. Next question number 5. Which substance serves as reducing agent in the following reaction? Remember students, among the given reaction, which species act as a reducing agent? Means it is one of the reducing agent. The given reaction is 14H plus Cr2O7 2 minus plus 3 Ni, means nickel, gives 2 Cr3 plus 7H2O plus 3 Ni2 plus. The given options are option A H2O, option B nickel, option C H plus, option D Cr2O7 2 minus. Yes, what are the given options? Which one is the right answer? Yes, first you calculate the oxidation state of particular atom. Here Cr2O7 2 minus they given. Here its oxidation state is +6, and nickel its oxidation state is 0, and Cr here it is +3, and nickel here it is +2. Students, when we observe the oxidation state of nickel, here it changes from 0 to +2. 0 to +2 means here nickel is oxidized from 0 to +2, right? Here oxidation takes place, but You know, in presence of reducing agent, oxidation takes place. Therefore, here nickel, it acts as a reducing agent. Itself, it undergo reduction, but shows the oxidation process. Nickel is oxidized from 0 to +2, therefore it acts as a reducing agent. So, option B is the right answer. Next question number 6. In the reaction 3Br2 plus 6CO3 minus plus 3H2O gives 5Br minus plus BrO3 minus plus 6HCO3 minus. As carefully observe the given reaction along with the options. They given options like option A, bromine is oxidized and carbonate is reduced. Option B, bromine is reduced and water is oxidized. Option C, bromine is neither reduced nor oxidized. Option D, bromine is both reduced and oxidized. Which one is the right option? Students, balanced chemical equation, they given 3Br2 plus 6CO3 minus plus 3H2 gives 5Br minus, BrO3 minus and 6HCO3 minus. The oxidation number of bromine, here oxidation state of bromine is decreases from 0 to -1, because here Br2 means molecular form, it is 0, and in presence of Br minus means here oxidation state is -1. Therefore, oxidation number of bromine decreases from 0 to -1. Therefore, bromine is reduced. Right? Bromine is reduced. The oxidation number of bromine increases from 0 to +5. As remember, here oxidation number of bromine increases from 0 to +5, where it is +5 in BrO3 minus ion. Yes, when you observe these terms, here oxidation number increases. Thus, bromine is oxidized. When you observe 0 to -1 terms, here bromine, it is reduced. But when you observe these terms, Br2 and BrO3 minus, here oxidation number increases, right? Therefore, here it is oxidized. In the given reaction, bromine is both reduced and oxidized. Right? Which one is the right answer now? Bromine is both reduced and oxidized. Option D is the right answer. Next question number 7. Which of the following is a redox reaction? Which of the following is a redox reaction? Option A, H2SO4 with NaOH. Option B, in atmosphere, O3 from O2 by lightning. Option C, nitrogen oxides from nitrogen and oxygen by lightning. Option D, evaporation of water. Which of the following is a redox reaction? One of the theoretical question. See my points one by one. Students, the reaction of H2SO4, just see the option A. The reaction of H2SO4 with NaOH, it takes place like this. H2SO4 when treated with NaOH, it forms sodium sulfate, Na2SO4, along with water molecule. Yes, it is acid-base neutralized reaction, because one acid and one base is used here. Therefore, it is an example for acid-base neutralization reaction. And in option B, in atmosphere, formation of ozone means O3 formed by O2 by lightning process. Here I take another reaction. You know, this reaction 3O2 gives 2 moles of O3. changes in one allotrope of oxygen to another. It is an allotropic formation. Yes, allotropic formation. And option C, formation of oxides of nitrogen. Formation of oxides of nitrogen from nitrogen and oxygen by lightning. See this reaction. N2 plus O2 always gives 2NO. Here N2. Students, here in N2, nitrogen has oxidation state of 0 and in NO oxidation state it is plus 2. Thus N2 is reduced and similarly oxidation number changes from 0 to 0. As here in presence of NO, oxidation state of nitrogen is plus 2. Thus N2 is reduced and similarly oxidation state of oxygen in a particular reaction. Oxidation state of oxygen changes from 0 to minus 2. Here in presence of NO it is minus 2 and in the molecular form means O2 here it is 0. Right. Here O2 is oxidized. Next, in the option D, evaporation of H2O. What happens? See this reaction. H2O, when it into evaporation means from liquid state to gaseous state. Right. Evaporation of H2O, here state changes only. Therefore, the formation of oxides of nitrogen from nitrogen and oxygen by lightning is the redox reaction, where oxidation as well as reduction takes place simultaneously. Yes, which one is the right answer now? Yes, which one is the right answer? Option C, nitrogen oxides from nitrogen and oxygen by lightning. It is the redox reaction. Option C is the right answer. Next question number 8. Which one is the correct answer? First you observe the question. Of the following reactions, only one is a redox reaction. Identify it. Among the given options, only one is redox reaction. Identify it. Yes, observe the given options carefully with respect to reactions. Yes, when we observe the given options means particular reactions. In that option D, observe here. Here Cu2S the given. Yes, here sulfur it is minus 2 and Cu it is plus 1 oxidation state. And in FeO here oxygen it is minus 2 means Fe it is plus 2. Then in CuO, yes, in only take Cu, here it is 0 and Fe it is also here it is 0 because elemental form, and in SO2 sulfur oxidation state is plus 4. Right. As here copper oxidation state it is changes from plus 1 to 0 means reduction takes place. Right, reduction. And in FeO oxidation state of Fe it changes from plus 2 to 0. Therefore here also reduction takes place. Right, but when we observe the sulfur oxidation state, Here it changes from -2 to +4, means oxidation takes place because it shows the increase in the oxidation state. Remember, redox reaction means oxidation and reduction reaction must occur simultaneously. But when we observe other given option reaction, this property is not observed. Therefore, among the given reactions, only one is redox reaction, that is option D. Option D is the right answer. Next, question number 9. The reaction 2H2O is in liquid form gives 4H plus O2 plus 4 electrons. Is option A an oxidation reaction, option B a reduction reaction, option C a redox reaction, option D a hydrolysis reaction. Yes, which one is the right answer? Students, this reaction, the given reaction is oxidation reaction, in which oxidation state of oxygen is changes from -2 to 0. Because here in presence of water, oxidation state of oxygen is -2, and in presence of O2 it is in the molecular form, here it is 0. Therefore, the oxidation number changes from -2 to 0. Increase in the oxidation state, therefore oxidation reaction. Right. Here oxidation state of oxygen is changes from -2 to 0. Indicates the oxidation reaction. Next, question number 10. The compound that can work both an oxidizing as well as reducing agent is. The compound that can work both an oxidizing as well as reducing agent is option A KMnO4, option B H2SO4, option C BaO2, option D H2O2. Which one is the right answer? Students, when we observe the given options, the oxidation number of oxygen in hydrogen peroxide. Let's take the option D. Here, the oxidation number of oxygen, it is -1. Oxidation number of oxygen in H2O2, it is -1. It can either increase to 0. It can either increase to 0. If you take an example O2, here it is 0, or decreases to -2, because if you take an example H2O, here it is -2. Therefore, H2O2 can act both an oxidizing as well as reducing agent. Right. Therefore, option D is the right answer. Remember, students, in H2O2, the oxidation number of oxygen is -1, which can be increased to 0 or decreased to -2. Hence, H2O2 can work as reducting and oxidizing agent. Option D is the right answer. Next, question number 11. Which of the following behaves as both oxidizing and reducing agents? Among the given options, which of the following behaves as a both oxidizing and reducing agent? Option A H2SO4, option B SO2, option C H2O, option D HNO3. Which one is the right answer? Think yourself, students. Remember the concept. Sulfur dioxide, SO2, as here oxidation state of sulfur in SO2, it is +4, right? Because you know oxidation state of oxygen is -2 into -2, that is -4. When overall value is becomes equal to 0, when the value of S it becomes +4, right? Therefore, oxidation state of sulfur is +4. Oxidation state of sulfur is +4. It can be oxidized to +6 oxidation state and can be reduced to 0, right? So it can act as both oxidizing and reducing agent. If you take an example SO2, right? SO2. If it changes to SO3 2 minus, here oxidation takes place, right? Addition of oxygen, sorry, SO2 changes to SO3D, changes from SO2 to SO3, oxidation reduction. If the reaction you take SO2 to only sulfur, it shows reduction, means SO2, it behaves as both oxidizing and reducing agent. Next, question number 12. In the reaction, let's carefully observe the reaction. 2FeCl3 plus H2S gives 2FeCl2 plus 2HCl plus S. Option A, FeCl3 act as an oxidizing agent. Option B, both H2S, FeCl3 are oxidized. Option C, FeCl3 is oxidized while H2S is reduced. Option D, H2S act as an oxidizing agent. Which one is the right answer? Students, when we observe the given reaction, that is 2FeCl3, when it is react with hydrogen sulfide, it forms iron chloride, right? Yes, here the oxidation number of iron changes from, yes, here oxidation state of iron, it is +3, because Cl, you know, Cl oxidation state is -1, 3 into -1, it is -3. When the value of iron, it becomes +3, overall oxidation state sum, it is 0, right? Therefore, iron oxidation state is +3 here. And in presence of FeCl2, it becomes +2, means it shows decrease in the oxidation number, means reduction process takes place, reduction S. Students, the oxidation number of iron changes from +3 to +2, hence FeCl3 is reduced, right? FeCl3 is reduced and act as a which type of agent? Now it is oxidizing agent. Oxidizing agent. The oxidation number of sulfur, see here H2S in this reaction, it is +2, right? Oxidation number of sulfur changes from, sorry, it is not +2, it is -2, right? Yes, -2 to 0. In the product side only they given yes. The elementary form, it is 0. As here, oxidation number of sulfur changes from -2 to 0. Hence, H2S is oxidized and act as a reducing agent. Thus, only FeCl3 act as an oxidizing agent is the right answer. Option A is the right answer. Next, question number 13. Which of the following is not a reducing agent? Which of the following is not a reducing agent? Option A, sulfur dioxide. Option B, hydrogen peroxide. Option D, carbon dioxide. Option D, nitrogen dioxide. Students, in CO2, yes, remember, in CO2, oxidation number of carbon is +4, right? In CO2, oxidation number of carbon is +4, and it can act as a oxidizing agent, right? And not as a reducing agent. Students, carbon has the maximum oxidation number of +4 because its valency is its valency is 4, hence it cannot act as a reducing agent, right? Because maximum valency is +4 and oxidation number is also maximum, it is +4. So it cannot act as a reducing agent. Therefore, option C is the right answer. Next, question number 14. The reaction in which hydrogen peroxide act as a reducing agent is? The reaction in which hydrogen peroxide act as a reducing agent. Option A, PbS plus 4H2O2 gives PbSO4 plus 4H2O. Option B, 2Ki plus H2O2 gives 2KOH plus I2. Option C, 2FeSO4 plus H2SO4 plus H2O2 gives Fe2SO4 thrice plus H2O. And option D, Ag2O plus H2O2 gives Ag plus H2O plus O2. Yes, which one is the right answer? Students, among the given reactions, in Ag2O, oxidation number of Ag is +1. Here oxidation number of Ag is +1. In Ag, the oxidation number is 0, but in the product side they given only Ag, here it is 0. There is a gain of electron is observed. Gaining of electron is observed. Means H2O2 is reducing. Right, here H2O2 it is reducing. Yes, remember students. Here it reduces Ag from +1 to 0, while in rest all it is acting as a oxidizing agent. Students, in the reaction, hydrogen peroxide act as a reducing agent because it reduces Ag from +1 to 0. Therefore, option D is the right answer. Next question number 15. Nitric acid means HNO3 act as a, option A, acid, option B, oxidizing agent, option C, reducing agent, option D, both A and B. Yes, definitely HNO3, it is one of the acids because the name itself indicates nitric acid. Right, therefore option A is one of the right answer. But it is an oxidizing agent, reducing agent. In the option D they given both A and B, means it is an also oxidizing agent. Yes, it is right or not? Students, oxidation number of nitrogen in HNO3. Yes, in HNO3. Here hydrogen it is +1. Yes, next in oxygen 3 into -2 means it is -6. When the value of nitrogen is become +5, overall value is 0. Right? Therefore, oxidation state of nitrogen in HNO3 it is +5. It can only decreases, thus it acts as an oxidizing agent. If you take an example in HNO2, the oxidation number of nitrogen is +3. Thus it can act increase or decrease within the range of -3 to +5 nitrogen oxidation state. Hence it can act as an oxidizing as well as a reducing agent. But in particular reaction, in presence of acid, oxidizing agent is observed. Therefore, here HNO3 it acts as a both acid and oxidizing agent. Remember students, in HNO3 oxidation number of nitrogen is +5 and which maximum value, it is one of the maximum value, hence it can act as oxidizing agent and one of the acid only. So option D is the right answer. Option D is the right answer. Next question number 16. The oxidation number of an element in a compound is evaluated on the basis of certain rules. Which of the following rules is not correct in this respect? Let's carefully observe the question once again and read. The given options are: the oxidation number of hydrogen is always +1, and option B, the algebraic sum of all the oxidation numbers in a compound is 0. Option C, an element in the pre or uncombined state bears oxidation number 0. And option D, in all its compounds, the oxidation number of fluorine is -1. What is the question? The oxidation number of element in a compound is evaluated on the basis of certain rules. Which of the following rule is not correct in this respect? Students, when you observe the option D, in all its compounds the oxidation number of fluorine is -1. Yes, it is one of the right statement. And the oxidation number of hydrogen is always +1. They given the oxidation number of hydrogen is always +1. Is it right or not? Students, remember, the oxidation number of hydrogen can be +1. Hydrogen can be +1 or -1, or it may be 0. In metal halides, if you take an example NaH, here hydrogen oxidation number is -1, because according to the rules, alkali metals or group 1 elements always contain +1 oxidation state. And in hydrogen halides, it is +1. Hydrogen oxidation number is +1. Yes, but in presence of H2, it is 0 because molecular form. Right. Next, according to the option B, the algebraic sum of all the oxidation numbers, they given the algebraic sum of all the oxidation numbers in a compound is 0. This is correct statement because according to the rules, it is the right one. If you take an example H2O, algebraic sum of all the terms, here 2 into 1 and oxygen, it is -2 is equal to 0. This one is the right one. Next, option C, an element in the pre or uncombined state bears oxidation number 0. Right? It's right, because if you take an example I2, Br2, the molecular form, it is 0. Next, according to option D, in all of its compounds, the oxidation number of fluorine is -1. Remember, students, it is one of the most electronegative element in the periodic table because it contains oxidation state of -1. Therefore, which one is not correct statement according to the rules? Option A. They given it is always -1. Hydrogen oxidation number is always +1, but it changes to 0 or -1 in some species. So option A is the right answer. Next, question number 17. Which of the following arrangements represents increasing oxidation number of the central atom? Which of the following arrangements represents increasing oxidation number of the central atom? As given species, observed carefully. Option A, CrO2 minus, ClO3 minus, CrO4 2 minus, MnO4 minus. Yes. Select the correct arrangement. Students, given elements are CrO2 minus, CrO4 2 minus, ClO3 minus and MnO4 minus. Right. Let the oxidation number of the central atom be X. As here oxidation number of oxygen, oxygen, its oxidation number is -2. Here in presence of CrO2 minus, I calculate the X value here, means Cr oxidation number, it becomes plus 2 into -2 is equal to -1, because in the ionic form X minus 4 equal to -1, therefore X equal to +3. Yes, in CrO4 2 minus, how you calculate? X plus 4 into minus 2 is equal to minus 2. X minus 8 is equal to minus 2. Therefore, X equal to plus 6. Next, in presence of ClO3, yes, I write here ClO3 minus. Here X plus 3 into minus 2 is equal to minus 1. X minus 6 is equal to, X minus 6 equal to minus 1 or X equal to plus 5. Right. Next, in another option, MnO4 minus. Here X plus 4 into minus 2 is equal to minus 1. Therefore, X minus 8 equal to minus 1, X equal to plus 7. Yes. So, increasing order of oxidation number of the central atom. I already calculated the oxidation number of central atom here. When we arrange in the increasing order of their oxidation number, first which species comes? CrO2 minus. It is less than ClO3 minus, less than CrO4 2 minus, less than MnO4 minus. This one is the correct order where it is present. Yes, option A is the correct order. Next, question number 18. In which of the following pairs there is greatest difference in the oxidation number of the underlined elements? In which of the following pairs there is a greatest difference in the oxidation number? Yes, option A NO2, N2O4, option B P2O5 and P4O10, here P is underlined, and option C N2O and NO, option D SO2 and SO3. Yes, calculate one by one. Here first I take NO2. Here nitrogen oxidation state is plus 4 because 2 into minus 2 minus 4. So nitrogen value becomes plus 4. In N2O4 it is 4. Oxidation state of nitrogen here it is 4. Therefore difference in the oxidation state. Here it is 4. Here it is also 4. Therefore difference is 0. And option B. Here P2O5. They given as here phosphorus oxidation state, it becomes plus 5. Why it is plus 5? Because 5 into minus 2 means minus 10. So P2 value is plus 10, but I want only P value, not P2. Only one P value is plus 5. Right? As next, in P4O10, here X value means P oxidation state becomes plus 5. Therefore, the difference in the oxidation state of P here also it is 0 because here it is plus 5, here also it is plus 5. Next, in N2O, nitrogen oxidation state is plus 1 and NO, here it is 2. So, difference in the oxidation state is 1. Next, in SO2, here sulfur oxidation state is plus 4 and in SO3 it is plus 6. Therefore 2 units are changed. Therefore difference in the oxidation state of sulfur is 2. Hence the difference in the oxidation state of underlined elements is greatest in SO2. Therefore option D is the right answer. SO2 and SO3. Next, question number 19. Phosphorus has the oxidation state of plus 3 in. Which one is the right answer? Phosphorus has the oxidation state of plus 3 in. Option A phosphorus acid, option B orthophosphoric acid, option C hypophosphorus acid, and option D metaphosphoric acid. Students, you know oxidation state of hydrogen is plus 1 and oxygen is minus 2. If you take an example, orthophosphoric acid, what is the formula of orthophosphoric acid? It is H3PO4. Right? Here phosphorus has the oxidation state of plus 5. Calculate yourself by taking this type. 3 into plus 1 plus of x plus 4 into minus 2. I think you done the problems like this, right? When you calculated, the phosphorus oxidation state becomes plus 5 here. But in phosphorus acid, if you take this one, phosphorus acid, right? What is the formula? H3PO3, phosphorus acid. Here phosphorus has the oxidation state of plus 3. In metaphosphoric acid means HPO3, right? Here phosphorus has the oxidation state of plus 5. Next, in pyro or hypophosphorus acid, oxidation state of phosphorus is plus 5. Here this one is plus 5. Therefore, which one is the right answer? Option A is the right answer, because in phosphorus acid H3PO3, phosphorus has plus 3 oxidation state. Next, question number 20. In which of the compound does manganese exhibit highest oxidation state? In which of the compound does manganese exhibit highest oxidation number? Let's calculate yourself. In presence of MnO2, here 2 into minus 2 means minus 4, here Mn value becomes plus 4, then only overall sum becomes equal to 0. But in presence of Mn3O4, 4 into minus 2, that is minus 8. Mn3 value is plus 8, but Mn it is plus 2. Next, K2MnO4. In which of the compound does manganese exhibit highest oxidation state? Here calculate yourself. Here K, alkali metals, it is plus 1 into 2, because K2 is given here. S plus, I calculate the Mn oxidation state, therefore I take an X plus of minus 2 into 4, because 4 oxygen atoms are given. Overall sum becomes equal to 0. Then X equal to plus 6, right? Here plus 6 is the oxidation state. And in MnSO4, it is minus 2, therefore Mn it is plus 2. S where it has highest oxidation number? In K2MnO4. It shows maximum oxidation state of manganese here. Next, question number 21. One of the following has both positive and negative oxidation state. Which one it is? Option A, fluorine. Option B, chlorine. Option C, helium. Option D, sodium. Among the given options, which of the following has both positive and negative oxidation? Students, I think according to the rules, halogens, especially fluorine, it contains only minus 1 oxidation state in all its compounds. But if you take option B, this one is the right answer, because if you take an example, NaCl. What is the oxidation state of fluorine here? Alkali metals, here it is always plus 1, therefore here it is minus 1. In NaCl, Cl shows a negative oxidation state, right? Next, if you take an example, HClO4, as hydrogen it is plus 1 and oxygen 4 into minus 2 it is minus 8, then chlorine value it is always plus 7 in HClO4, right? Therefore here chlorine oxidation state is plus 7, means it shows positive oxidation number here. Therefore Cl, it shows both positive and negative oxidation state. So option B is the right answer. Next, question number 22. In which of the following compounds the oxidation number of iodine is fractional? Yes, among the given options, in which of the compounds the oxidation number of iodine is fractional? Here first option they given IF7. Calculate the value of oxidation number of iodine here. So I take x plus 7 into minus 1, because fluorine always having minus 1 oxidation state. It becomes equal to 0. Therefore x equal to 7 here. Right. Another method, fluorine, it is always minus 1. 7 into minus 1, minus 7. So iodine value, definitely it is plus 7. Then only overall sum is equal to 0. Next, I3 minus is given here. So I write x into 3 equal to minus 1. Ionic form, s equal to minus 1. So x equal to minus 1 upon 3. Next, in presence of IF5, here x, IF5, I think here f, it is minus 1, 5 into minus 1 means 5, therefore plus 5, then only it becomes 0. Iodine here it is plus 5, and in IF3 here it is plus 3. Right. In which of the following compounds oxidation number of iodine is fractional now? In presence of I3 minus, because here oxidation number is minus 1 upon 3. Next, question number 26. Oxidation number of carbon in CH2Cl2 is. Oxidation number of carbon in CH2Cl2 is. Option A minus 4, option B plus 4, option C 0, option D minus 2. Students, consider the oxidation state of carbon in dichloromethane. Yes, the given compound is dichloromethane. Oxidation state of carbon here is taken as X. We know that the charges on hydrogen and Cl minus are plus 1 and minus 1 respectively. Therefore, CH2Cl2, see here, CH2Cl2. Here carbon I take X plus 2 into 1, because hydrogen it is 1, and plus of 2 into minus 1, overall is equal to 0. There, when you calculated the value of X, it becomes 0. Therefore, option C 0 is the right answer. Oxidation number of carbon is 0 in dichloromethane. Next, question number 31. The oxidation state of chromium in potassium dichromate. The oxidation state of chromium in potassium dichromate is. Option A minus 5, option B plus 6, option C plus 2, option D minus 2. The oxidation state of chromium in potassium dichromate. They are given formula also. You calculate the oxidation state of chromium here. Yes, I write once again the given formula, that is K2Cr2O7. Students, calculate by this method. 2 into means 2 is value is given here. K, it is always plus 1, alkali metal. So plus of 2 into x, because I take 2x here, because this one we want to calculate. Plus of 7 into minus 2, overall is equal to 0. Then 2 plus 2x minus 14 equal to 0. 2x minus 12 equal to 0. 2x equal to plus 12, or x equal to plus 6. Therefore, option B is the right answer. Option B is the right answer. Next, question number 32. The oxidation state of osmium in OSO4 is. Yes, you know the structure of osmium tetroxide. OS, it is surrounded by 4 oxygen atoms which are bounded with double bonds. Yes, this is the structure of osmium. The oxidation state of osmium in OSO4. Yes, what is the oxidation state of this one? See the structure. If there is not any charge denoted in the molecule, then we are not considered it is our cell. Students, we know the most common oxidation state of oxygen is -2, which is the case here also. If X is the oxidation number of osmium, then calculate X plus 4 into minus 2 is equal to 0, X equal to plus 8, right? That's therefore directly the right answer is option D. Students, OSO4 here oxidation number of OSPX. Then if you want to calculate 1 into X plus 4 into minus 2 is equal to 0, therefore X becomes plus 8. Next question number 34. Among the following, identify the species with an atom in +6 oxidation state. Option A, MnO4 minus. Option B, CrCN63 minus. Option C, NiF62 minus. Option D, CrO2Cl2. Yes. Among the following, identify the species with an atom in +6 oxidation state. Which one is the right answer? Students, in MnO4, oxidation state of Mn, they given MnO4 minus, here oxidation state of Mn is +7, calculate yourself. And in CrCN63 minus, chromium oxidation state is +3 here. And in NiF62 minus, oxidation state of nickel, here it is +4. And CrO2Cl2 oxidation state is +6. Where it is +6, students? Option D, right? CrO2Cl2, here oxidation number of chromium, it is +6. Option D is the right answer. Next question number 35. On reduction of KMnO4 by oxalic acid in acidic medium, the oxidation number of Mn changes. What is the magnitude of this change? Option A, from 7 to 2. Option B, from 6 to 2. Option C, from 5 to 2. And option D, from 7 to 4. Read once again the question. On reduction of KMnO4 by oxalic acid in acidic medium, the oxidation number of Mn changes. What is the magnitude of this change? Student, first one thing you remember, in acid medium, MnO4 minus changes to Mn2 plus, and oxidation number changes from +7 to +2. +7 to +2. Yes, remember. Reactions involved in a given question, that is KMnO4 plus H2C2O4 oxalic acid in presence of acidic medium means I add H2SO4 here, then you get the product like K2SO4 plus MnSO4 plus CO2 plus H2O. This is the reaction. Assign the oxidation number to Mn and oxidation number of SO4 2 minus. Here SO4 2 minus is equal to 0. Students, in KMnO4, oxidation state of Mn is +7. Right. In KMnO4, see here, in KMnO4, oxidation state of Mn, 1 plus X plus 4 into minus 2 is equal to 0. Therefore, X plus 1 minus 8 equal to 0, or X equal to +7. Right. In MnSO4, take MnSO4 once again. Here X plus SO4, it is -2. So directly take -2, it is equal to 0. Therefore, X value it is +2 in the reaction. Therefore, here +7 oxidation state changes to +2 in MnSO4. Right. Therefore, I write here +2. When KMnO4 is reduced with oxalic acid in acid solution, the oxidation number of Mn changes from +7 to +2. Therefore, option A is the right answer. Next, question number 36. oxidation number of iron in Fe3O4 is, see the question carefully, the oxidation number of iron in Fe3O4. The given options are option A +2, option B +3, option C 8/3 and option D 2/3. Let's calculate the oxidation number in Fe3O4 iron oxidation state. Students, Fe3O4 is basically a mixture of Fe2O3 and FeO. Right? Fe3O4, it is the mixture of Fe2O3 and FeO. In Fe2O3, the two Fe atoms has 3 oxidation state. See here. Here I take 2x in Fe2O3. First I calculate Fe2O3. Right? Fe2O3 is 2x minus 6 equal to 0. Therefore x equal to +3. Right? In FeO, calculate FeO. In Fe oxidation state in FeO. Here you know oxygen it is -2 and definitely Fe is +2. Or you can calculate like this, x minus 2 equal to 0, therefore x equal to 2. Average oxidation state of Fe. Yes, I take average oxidation state of Fe equal to, yes, here 2 Fe atoms are present, therefore I take 3 plus 3 plus of 2 divided by 3. So finally we get 8/3. So the option C is the right answer. Why I take this like this? Because Fe3O4 it is the mixture of Fe2O3 and FeO. So option C is right answer. Next, question number 38. When KMnO4 act as an oxidizing agent and ultimately forms MnO4-2, MnO2, Mn2O3 and Mn+2, then the number of electron transferred in each case respectively is option A 4315, option B 1537, option C 1345, option D 3571. Which one is the right answer? Students, in KMnO4, see my point? In KMnO4, the oxidation state of Mn is +7. In KMnO4, oxidation state of Mn is +7, right? But in MnO4-2, it is +6. In MnO2, MnO2 2 into -2, it is -4, then Mn value is +4. And in Mn2O3, it is +3. And in Mn+2, charge itself indicates the oxidation number, therefore it is +2. So the difference being, what is the difference between the KMnO4 and other species? Here it is +7 and +6, therefore difference is 1. And next one, here +7, here +4, means 3 difference. In KMnO4 Mn is +7, in Mn2O3 it is +3, therefore difference is 4. Next, here +7 and +2, therefore difference is 5 respectively. This is your answer. Yes, where it is? In the option C, 1345 is the right answer. Next, question number 39. The oxidation number of sulfur in Na2S4O6 is. The oxidation number of sulfur in Na2S4O6. Let's calculate the oxidation state of sulfur. Students, first you write once again the given compound, that is Na2S4O6. Right, here oxidation state of S is taken as X, therefore I write 2 into 1 because sodium is alkali metal. It has oxidation number of +1 and plus 4 into X. I take X. It is the oxidation number of sulfur plus of 6 into -2. Sum of overall oxidation state is equal to 0. Therefore, X equal to 2.5. Is by chemical bonding method, the two sulfur atoms have oxidation number of +5 and two sulfur atoms have oxidation number 0. Right? Therefore, the right answer is option B. Remember, students? Here X is equal to, usually 10 by 4 means its value is 2.5. Here compound must have sulfur atoms with mixed oxidation state, since it is normal for sulfur to have oxidation state of -2, 0, +2, +4 and +6. It is most likely that there are 3 sulfur with a +2 oxidation state and 1 sulfur that is +4. Hence 2.5 is the right answer. Next, question number 40. In which of the following reaction there is no change in the valency? Among the given reactions, there is no change in the valency. Option A, 4 KClO3 changes to or gives 3 KClO4 plus KCl. Option B, SO2 plus 2H2S changes to 2H2O plus 3S. Option C, BaO2 plus H2SO4 gives BaSO4 plus H2O2. And option D, 2BaO plus O2 gives 2BaO2. Which one is the right answer? Students, when we observe the given reactions, in that reaction C, this reaction C is not a redox reaction. It is not a redox reaction. It is a double displacement reaction, hence no change in the valency. Students, remember BaO2, when it is react with H2SO4, observe this reaction. When BaO2 is react with H2SO4, it forms its sulfate, barium sulfate, and H2O2. All atoms are present in the same oxidation state here. Yes, when you observe the oxidation state of particular species in reactants as well as products, that is same. Right? Therefore, there is no change in the valency. Option C is the right answer. Next, question number 41. When SO2 is passed through the solution of potassium iodate, observe carefully the given question. When SO2 is passed through the solution of potassium iodate, the oxidation state of iodine changes from option A +5 to 0, option B +5 to -1, option C -5 to 0, option D -7 to -1. Which one is the right answer? Students, the reaction between SO2 and potassium iodate means KiO3 is written as, first I write the reaction. See this reaction, SO2, usually 5 moles of SO2 when react with 4 moles of H2O and 2 moles of KiO3. Right, when they react, it forms 4 moles of H2SO4 plus I2 plus K2SO4. Yes, here sulfur oxidation in presence of SO2, it is plus 4, and iodine, here it is plus 5. Iodine in presence of KiO3, it is plus 5, and sulfur in H2SO4, it is plus 6, and I2 in molecular form, it is 0. Right, thus we can see that oxidation state of iodine changes from plus 5 to 0. As see here, the oxidation state of iodine changes from plus 5 in KiO3 to 0 in I2. As 5 to 0. So which one is the right answer? Option A, 5 to 0. Option A is the right answer. Next question number 42. Formula weight divided by the change in oxidation number gives. Formula weight divided by the change in oxidation number gives one of the theoretical concepts. Formula based concept, this is formula based question. Option A, equivalent weight of an oxidant. Option B, equivalent weight of the reactant. Option C, the number of electrons gained in the reaction. Option D, the equivalent weight of the oxidant or reductant. Yes, students, remember, very important, you know this formula or remember this formula. Equivalent weight is equal to formula weight of oxidant or reactant, divided by change in the oxidation number. Remember this formula. Equivalent weight of an oxidant or a reductant equal to formula weight of the oxidant and reductant divided by change in the oxidation number. This is the formula. So if you know this formula, the right answer for given question is option D, the equivalent weight of the oxidant or reductant. Option D is the right answer. Next question number 44. The oxidation state of chromium. See the question once again. The oxidation state of chromium in the final product formed by the reaction between potassium iodide and acidified potassium dichromate solution is. First you write the reaction, then observe the oxidation state. The oxidation state of chromium in the final product formed by the reaction between Ki and acidified potassium dichromate solution is option A plus 3, option B plus 2, option C plus 6, option D plus 4. First I write the required reaction here according to the question. Right, here first I take potassium dichromate, that is K2Cr2O7. When it react with acidified potassium dichromate, right, therefore I take 7H2SO4 plus 6 Ki, right, balance reaction directly. Then we get the product Cr2SO4 thrice, plus of 3I2 plus of 7H2O plus 4K2 K2SO4. Students, the reaction between Ki and acidified dichromate solution, it is shown as half cell reaction. If you want to write the half cell reaction, write like this: 6 electrons when reacted with the Cr2O7 2 minus dichromate ion, then get 2 Cr3 plus, and simultaneously 2I minus get changes to I2 plus 2 electrons. Therefore, the oxidation state of chromium, oxidation state of chromium is equal to +3 in the product. So, which one is the right answer now? Option A. Option A is the right answer. Students, if you want to write the reaction simply, just write chromate ion Cr2O7 2 minus plus of 6I minus plus of 14H plus gives 2 Cr3 plus of 3I2 plus of 7H2O. Yes, this reaction also helps to mention the answer. Yes, option A +3 is the right answer. Next, question number 50. KMNO4 oxidizes oxalic acid in acidic medium. KMNO4 oxidizes oxalic acid in acidic medium. The number of CO2 molecules produced as per the balanced equation is. Understand the given question first. KMNO4, it oxidizes oxalic acid in acidic medium. The number of CO2 molecules produced as per the balanced equation is. Option A 10, option B 8, option C 6, option D 3. Which one is the right answer? Students, first I write the reactions. Here 2 moles of KMNO4 when react with H2C2O4 oxalic acid. Usually 5 moles of oxalic acid is required here, and acidic medium, so I write 3 moles of H2SO4 gives 2 MnSO4 plus of 10 CO2 plus of K2SO4 plus of 8 H2O. Right. Here, how many moles of CO2 is formed in a balanced reaction? There is 10 moles of CO2. Therefore, option A is the right answer. 10 moles of CO2 are produced. Next, question number 51. The reaction of KMNO4 and HCl results in. The reaction of KMNO4 and HCl results in. Option A, oxidation of Mn in KMNO4 and production of Cl2. Option B, reduction of Mn in KMNO4 and production of H2. Option C, oxidation of Mn in KMNO4 and production of H2. And option D, reduction of Mn in KMNO4 and production of Cl. Which one is the right answer? Students, first you observe this reaction. This reaction is according to the question. Reaction between KMNO4 and HCl. Yes, see this reaction. 2 moles of KMNO4 when react with 16 moles of HCl, then you get the products like potassium chloride and manganese chloride. 2 moles of MnCl2 plus of 5H2O plus 8Cl2. Right, these are the products formed when KMNO4 is react with HCl. Here Mn oxidation state reduced from, in KMnO4 you know it is plus 7, right? It is reduced to plus 2, right? Here Mn it is plus 2, and Cl2 is produced, right? Yes. Here Mn oxidation state changes from plus 7 to plus 2 and Cl2 is produced in the product side. Therefore, which one is the right answer? Plus 7 to plus 2 means decrease in the oxidation. Therefore, reduction takes place here, right? Yes, reduction of Mn in KMnO4 and production of Cl2 is the right answer. Where it is? Yes, reduction of Mn in KMnO4 and production of Cl2. So option D is the right answer. Next question number 52. The chemical that undergoes self-oxidation and self-reduction in the same reaction is option A benzyl alcohol, option B acetone, option C formaldehyde, and option D acetic acid. Yes, what is the question? The chemical that undergoes self-oxidation and self-reduction in the same reaction. Students, you know, oxidation means addition of oxygen, right? And reduction means addition of hydrogen and removal of oxygen. I think you know about Kenny-Zarose reaction. Here I write the reaction, that is Kenny-Zarose reaction. When formaldehyde is react with potassium hydroxide, then we get the product like CS3OH and another product HCOO. Okay, right? Here formaldehyde is reduced as well as oxidized in PuC2. You learned about Kenny-Zarose reaction. Here formaldehyde is taken as an example. It is when it is treated with potassium hydroxide in a particular reaction, it is oxidized as well as reduced. Therefore, option C formaldehyde is the right answer. Formaldehyde is the right answer. What is the reaction? It is Kenny-Zarose reaction. Next, question number 53. What is the coefficient of oxalate ion in the following reaction? What is the coefficient of oxalate ion in the following reaction? The reaction is given, but coefficients are not mentioned here. It means it is necessary to write the balanced equation once again. But the given question is MnO4 minus plus C2O4 2 minus plus H plus gives Mn2 plus CO2 plus H2O. Yes, before going to the options, first I write the balanced reaction. Here 2 moles of MnO4 minus, when it is react with 5 moles of C2O4 2 minus plus of 16H plus gives 2 moles of Mn plus 2, 10 moles of CO2 plus 8 moles of H2O. Hence, coefficient of oxalate ion is 5 here, right? Coefficient here it is 5 moles, usually moles, it is 5. So option D is the right answer. Coefficient of oxalate ion, here it is 5. If you take another one, MnO4, that is 2, and the C2O4 2 minus means oxalate ion, it is 5, and H plus it is 16, right? The correct coefficient of MnO4 minus, C2O4 2 minus and H plus are 2, 5, 16 respectively. Yes, which one is the right answer now? Option D is the right answer. Next question number 55. The equivalent weight of more salt. The equivalent weight of more salt. More salt formula is FeSO4, NH4 twice SO4, 6H2. Usually it is one of the double salt, ferrous sulfate as well as ammonium sulfate. Is equal to option A its molecular weight, option B its atomic weight, option C half of its molecular weight, and option D 1/3 of its molecular weight. Students, the equivalent weight of more salt, FeSO4, NH4 twice SO4, 6H2O. Right, this is the question. In more salt oxidation state of Fe2 plus to Fe3 plus, it involves only one electron change. See here, Fe plus 2 changes to Fe plus 3. It means change in one electron, right? Therefore, remember this formula: equivalent weight is equal to molecular weight. Equivalent weight is equal to molecular weight divided by 1. Molecular weight is equal to 392. Right? 392. Therefore, which one is the right answer now? Remember, FeSO4 is oxidized to FeSO4 thrice. Change in the oxidation number of Fe is only 1. Hence, equivalent weight of more salt is m by 1, means is equal to m. So, option A, its molecular weight is the right answer. The equivalent weight of more salt is equal to its molecular weight. Next question number 56. In the reaction between SO2 and O3, the equivalent weight of ozone is, one of the theoretical question. In the reaction between SO2, sulfur dioxide, and O3 means ozone, the equivalent weight of ozone is, option A, the same as its molecular weight, option B, half of the molecular weight, and option C, 1/3 of the molecular weight, and option D, 1/4 of the molecular weight. Students, first I write the reaction. The reaction takes place between SO2 and O3. As here 3 moles of SO2 when react with ozone, it forms sulfur dioxide. That is 3 moles of SO3. As here oxidation number of sulfur. Oxidation number of sulfur in SO2 it is +4 and in SO3 it is +6. It is +6. So oxidation number changes from +4 to +6. Usually 2 electron change here takes place. Therefore, equivalent weight equal to m by 2. Why this one is 2? Because 2 electrons are involved in the oxidation change. So what is the formula? M divided by 2. Which one is the right answer now? Half of the molecular weight, because m by 2 is present here. Therefore, option B, half of the molecular weight, is right answer. Next question number 57. Equivalent weight of iron in Fe2O3 would be. You want to calculate the equivalent weight of iron in Fe2O3. The given options are option A 28, option B 56, option C 18.6, option D 112. As which one is the right answer? Students, equivalent weight definition, I think you know, weight of the substance requires to combine or displace 8 gram of oxygen or 1 gram of hydrogen. Remember what is equivalent weight? Weight of the substance required to combine or displace 8 gram of oxygen or 1 gram of hydrogen. 1 electron transfer is enough to displace and combine with hydrogen or oxygen. Students, in Fe2O3, the oxidation state of Fe in. So I want to calculate now oxidation state of Fe in Fe2O3. Yes, see here 3 into minus 2 means it is minus 6. Fe2 value is plus 6, but if you want to calculate the only Fe means iron, this one is plus 3, right? Yes, plus 3. It means 1/3 on Fe mole is enough to combine with 8 gram of oxygen. Therefore, the equivalent weight of iron. Therefore, equivalent weight of iron in Fe2O3 equal to 55.8 divided by 3. That's how much it is. It becomes 18.6. So option C is the right answer. Next question number 58. The equivalent weight of potassium permanganate in acid solution is. The equivalent weight of potassium permanganate in acid solution is option A 158, option B 31.6, option C 52.16, option D 79. Yes, calculate the equivalent weight of potassium permanganate in presence of acidic solution. Students, remember, in acidic medium, see this one, in acidic medium, MnO4 minus, here Mn oxidation state is plus 7, then changes to Mn2 plus. Equivalent weight of KMnO4, remember, equivalent weight of KMnO4 in acidic medium is, I write M by 5, I write capital M divided by 5 is 5 because plus 7 get changes to plus 2 here. Yes, equivalent weight equal to M is 158 divided by 5. The value is 31.6. So option B is the right answer. Next question number 60. Equivalent mass of oxidizing agent in the reaction. Carefully observe the given reaction. Equivalent mass of oxidizing agent in the reaction SO2 plus 2H2S gives 3S plus 2H2OS. Option A 32, option B 64, option C 16, option D 8. Students, oxidizing agent in the given reaction is sulfur dioxide. First remember this one. Oxidizing agent in the given reaction is sulfur dioxide. When we write the reduction half reaction, it is SO2 to S, means by loss of 4 electrons. Molecular mass of SO2 is 64. Molecular mass of SO2 is 64. Therefore, equivalent mass equal to 64 divided by 4 electrons are involved. Therefore, it is 16. Yes, the right answer is option C. Next question number 63. The set of numerical coefficients that balance the equation. The set of numerical coefficients that balance the equation. The given equation is K2CrO4 potassium chromate plus hydrochloric acid HCl gives K2Cr2O7 potassium dichromate and KCl potassium chloride and water. The set of numerical coefficient respectively. Options are given here. Option A 1 1 2 2 1, option B 2 2 1 1 1, option C 2 1 1 2 1, and option D 2 2 1 2 1. Yes, which one is the right answer? Question number 63. Students, the balanced chemical equation. First I write the balanced chemical reaction. Here 2K2CrO4, when it is react with 2HCl, it gives K2Cr2O7 plus 2KCl plus H2O. Students, when we observe this balanced reaction, the set of numerical coefficients are 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1. Yes, this is the correct coefficient order where it is in the given options 2, 2, 1, 2, 1. So option D is the right answer. 2, 2, 1, 2, 1. Next question number 64. S x mole of MnO4 minus plus Y of H2O2 gives 2Mn plus 2 plus 5 of H2O 9O2 plus Z electrons. In this reaction, the value of X, Y and Z are. Yes, it is very important to write the balanced reaction once again. Students, when you write the balanced reaction, then it is very easy to identify the coefficients, means value of X, Y and Z. So first you observe this reaction. 2 moles of MnO4 minus plus 5H2O2, when they react, it produces 2Mn2 plus 5H2O plus 9O2 plus 6 electrons. So here X is equal to 2, Y is equal to 5 and Z is equal to 6. These three values, X equal to 2, Y equal to 5, Z equal to 6. Therefore the right answer is 2, 5, 6. Option A, it is the right answer. It is very important to write the balanced reaction. Next question number 65. What products are expected from the disproportional reaction of hypochlorous acid? What products are expected from the disproportionation reaction of hypochlorous acid? Option A, HCl and Cl2O. Option B, HCl and HClO3. Option C, HClO3 and Cl2O. Option D, HClO2 and HClO4. Students, in a redox reaction, the species is simultaneously oxidized and reduced to form at least two different products. Remember this one. In a redox reaction, the species is simultaneously oxidized and reduced to form at least two different products. The reaction for the disproportionation of hypochlorous acid, according to the question, the reaction for the disproportionation of hypochlorous acid is, right, 3 moles of HOCl, it changes to 2HCl plus HClO3. It gives HCl and HClO3 products. The oxidation number of Cl in HOCl, HClO3 is +1, -1 and +5 respectively. Yes, remember students, the oxidation number of Cl in HOCl, HCl and HClO3, it is +1, -1 and +5 respectively. Therefore, the chlorine is simultaneously oxidized and reduced in this particular reaction. The products of the reaction are HCl and HClO3. So, option B, HCl and HClO3 is the right answer. Okay students, thank you for watching. In the next video, we will solve some more important multiple choice questions, specially selected from applied multiple choice question part. Okay, thank you.